Alice. You're looking to play some chess, aren't you? Now then, hello everyone. This is Haruka. And no, I am not playing Alice Madness Returns today, but something a little old school. Welcome to American McGee's Alice. I'll be honest, I've always wanted to play this game, considering the Alice mythos has always been a favorite of mine. But let's see what happens when a twisted developer gets their hands on it, and then shapes it into a very uber dark fantasy. Now then, I should mention that I'm playing this on my boyfriend's Xbox 360. Thank you, Potato-kun. So, things might be a little screwy, but oh well. With that said, however, shall we begin? What difficulty to play on? I'll stick with medium.
Wake up, Dormy. It's time for the tea party. Hush,
I've got one. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Oh dear, oh dear.
We must save Alice.
Wake up, Alice, wake up!
Mom? Dad? Alice? Mom! Father?
I can't see!
Get out, Alice!
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house!
Poor dear. After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
Poor Alice. Well, this is certainly not how I remember Alice through the looking glass. I don't remember the bunny talking. Well then, this is certainly going to be an interesting time. And so we begin with Village of the Doomed. Or Dementia. 10 out of 10 landing, Alice.
Dawdle, Alice. We're very late indeed.
Is that the white rabbit? Oh, Cheshire. Hello there.
You've gone quite mangy, cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way?
As knowing where you're going is preferable to being lost, ask. Rabbit knows a thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows. Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue, Rabbit.
Pursuing the white rabbit? Yes, typical for an Alice story, no matter how demented it might be. Oh, blast it. Of course I should mention again, I'm playing this on Potato-kun's Xbox 360, and his controller is suffering from a bit of drift. So if it appears that Alice is moving on her own, she is. Now then. Onward, Alice, to adventure!
Our land is destroyed, our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum. Is there no joy here?
Slavery and happiness do not dwell in the same house.
Well, that's depressing. Get out of here, gremlin.
When the path is problematical, consider a leap of faith. Ride the wind.
Why, thank you, Cheshire. Now, is my skirt going to blow up as soon as I go through this air current? Well, I didn't intend for that to happen, but oh well.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Defiance is useless. While the Queen reigns, only death can release us from this misery.
Or her death, I suppose.
Meta-essence is the life force of Wonderland. That of your enemies is especially potent. Collect what you can. Use it wisely.
Why, thank you, Cheshire. I know how to play a video game, dear. Now then. Do we need our essence? Ah, yes, because I suppose Alice took that rather large fall. A knife? Now, why would Alice need a knife? Perhaps to slay the Jabberwocky?
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
Reject my ignorance? How dare you, Cheshire? I'll give you a bath later. Oh, and there goes the rabbit. Ooh, and he shrunk. My. Now then. Careful.
Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as all that?
The truth would reduce you to a blubbering baby. Are you the savior Rabbit has been telling us about all this time?
I wouldn't say I'm a savior per
I
se.
think so. I'm a person. And just now, I wish to get very small. About this big.
Oh?
Calls for serious twisting. You'll need to go sideways, not forward. If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big.
The fortress adores hold such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
If you keep popping up like that, Cheshire, I may use that in the future just to spite you. Now then. Wait a minute, his riddle. What about a sledge? Huh? Oh, forgive me, I wasn't paying attention. But now I am. So with that said, have at you! Blasted drift. Here we are. Oh. You're running on the spot. What even are you, a card? Well, there's one way to cut a card. Well, that didn't work. Again. Well then, that's one way to cut a card, if you'll pardon the expression. Now then. Let's see here. Where are we meant to go?
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Thank you for the very vague hint, Cheshire. Now then. Just need to be careful because of the drift. Now where do we go? Huh? Oh dear, oh dear. I would hate to die right now because of some stupid drift. Now then, where are we meant to go? Surely we can't go in the goop. Haruka think? Perhaps if we were to... Oh dear! Maybe if we were to... Can we make it across there? Ha-ha! Victorious!
Rabbit told us a champion would come. Are you that champion?
Possibly.
Perhaps. Can you get me inside the Fortress of Doors?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. Since the upheaval, we've all become gutless half-wits. I can barely risk crossing the road. But make your way to the mines, the deepest pit. There's one wiser and braver than myself who might help. He still lives free.
Anna? Suppose we're going down to the mines then. You're
Every
mine.
adventure requires a first step. Try to put true even here.
Telling me to jump, Cheshire. I know how this works. Oh, on the second level already, are we? Very well then. Pandemonium. Vines. Very well, Haruka. Break out your inner Tarzan.
Hanging
Whoa!
ropes are as good as
Huh?
ladders to those who know how to use them.
To hell with you, Cheshire! I clipped through the vine! Now let's try that again, without falling into the goop. I would like to jump on this vine, thank you. Kagura above, wasn't that difficult? Now can I climb up the vine? Apparently I cannot. Then again, this game was made in 2004, so maybe they haven't gotten climbing physics down pat. Perhaps, maybe... No, not possible. I don't think I was meant to do that, but I will accept it. There we are. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. And then jump. And of course it leads to a locked door. Bollocks. Oh well. Maybe if I were to just...
Why do you pursue me to this deserted place?
To benefit from your wisdom.
Even blurred vision is valued by the blind. If I were clever, would I cower in this slag heap? I'm not wise, girl. I've just grown old.
I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh yes, I could manage that. For a price.
I have nothing of value.
You have nerve and your health. Mine are nearly gone. I've seen too much suffering, and I smoke too much, you see.
What must I do?
In the Card Guard's compound, a particularly rough diamond holds a key. Retrieve it. I will repay the favor.
So in other words, you're having us go on a fetch quest. Well, fare thee well, gnome creature. Time to kill some more cards. A minecart ride? Very well then. Oh dear. Falling rocks. Well then. I'm surprised we didn't get flattened. Oh well. There goes another gnome creature. And there goes our minecart, straight into the doom goop. And Alice remains unscathed. Very well then. Oh! Away with you, card! Ah! Off with your head! I don't like how long it takes for Alice to recover her knife as she throws it. Oh well. What could this be?
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
Why, thank you, Cheshire, but what do we do with a bunch of playing cards? I'm not in the mood to play 52 pickup. I just want to survive my adventure in Wonderland. Now, what does this do exactly? Oh! So the playing cards are like a machine gun. Ah. And the secondary fire is a buckshot, essentially. Well done. But I want to test these playing cards out. Have at you! Oh dear. Well, I have him down. Are you just going to stand there, good sir? Card guard, sir. Are you just going to stand there? Oh, you are. Well then, that makes this easier. Now then. Now we can go get that key for the gnome gentleman. Got you! Now we can make our way out of here. Oh great! More cards! We'll be with you in a moment, gnome gentleman. Just have to make our way over there first. Oh lovely, card snipers. Oh, poor card guard. I guess you could say he lost his better half. Now then. Ouch! Ouch! Stop that! Oh dear, my knife wasn't enough. Very well then. Any idea how I switched back to my cards? Oh, there we go. Buckshot! Away! Well, that takes care of that. And there's another one, of course. Don't you worry, I'll be with you in just a moment. Card bastard. Now then. Get me out of the goop! Get me out of the goop! Get me out of the goop! There we go.
You have the key. Very resourceful. Rabbit's confidence is not misplaced. He is no fool.
I certainly hope he is not.
Use the key to free my clan from the oppressive burden they carry. Any fight against the Queen's tyranny is a good fight. They've suffered...
I'm sure I'm very sorry for them, sir. Really I am. But what about me getting small?
Alice is a bit of a smartass, isn't she? My. surviving a house fire when all of your family is dead... Wait a moment. What is that? Well, what was that, I should say? That looked like a very emasculated child.
There's a school inside the fortress where you'll find certain items for creating a concoction that will make you small.
What items exactly?
Are we going on another fetch quest? But this time inside a different area.
Items. Items, girl. You'll know them when you see them. Speaking of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on.
Oh dear. Of course we got sighted by the anthropomorphic cards. We are taking fire! Well, at least we didn't go crashing down.
Eventually, we must break through such walls. But for now, jump!
So we have to jump, do we? Very well. But where's the gnome gentleman? I do hope he's all right. All right. Now we appear to be in a different kind of location. But how do we get inside? Think, Haruka, think. Excuse you? Who's yelling at me right now? Oh. Screamy bastards. Very well. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. But it's also a good place to end the episode. So, if you lovely folks enjoyed this episode of American McGee's Alice, please leave a like and a comment to let me know. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, my lovely subjects.